Have you ever dealt with someone who wastes your time, talks too much, disrespects you, or constantly gets under your skin? And the worst part? You know they're wasting your time, but you still give them your energy. You replay the conversation. You think about what you should have said. You get angry. And hours later, that person is still living inside your head. Here's the uncomfortable truth. They may have wasted 5 minutes of your time, but you gave them the next 5 hours for free. So today, I want to show you how to deal with frustrating people without becoming bitter, weak, or emotionally controlled. And we're going to use an idea from one of philosophy's most brutally honest thinkers,
Arthur Schopenhauer. But this isn't going to be a philosophy lecture. Forget complicated words. We're going to turn his ideas into something practical. What do you do the next time someone annoys you? Because the goal isn't to control other people. The goal is to stop other people from controlling you. First, stop expecting people to be rational. Let's start with something simple. You meet someone who makes no sense. You explain your point. They ignore it. You explain it again. They still don't understand. So you get frustrated. But ask yourself, why are you surprised? One of Schopenhauer's important ideas was that human beings aren't driven by pure reason. We like to believe we're logical creatures, but most of the time, emotions, desires, ego, fear, pride, and self-interest are already influencing us before reason even enters the room. Think about it. Have you ever argued with someone who clearly wasn't listening? You gave them facts. They gave you excuses. You gave them logic. They gave you anger. And you kept trying harder. That's where you make your first mistake. You think better reasoning will automatically create a reasonable person. It won't. Some people don't want the truth. They want to be right. So next time someone is being unreasonable, don't immediately think, how do I make them understand? Ask, is this person actually interested in understanding me? If the answer is no, stop wasting your energy. That's not weakness, that's emotional intelligence. 2, don't give everyone access to your energy. Here's where things get personal. Not everyone deserves the same amount of your attention, but we often treat them like they do. A stranger insults you, you think about it all day. A co-worker makes a stupid comment, you replay it at night. Someone sends you an annoying message, you immediately feel like you have to respond. Why? Because your brain treats social conflict like a threat. It wants to solve it. It wants closure. It wants to prove that you were right. But here's the trap. You don't need to win every interaction. Sometimes the smartest response is no response. Schopenhauer was deeply skeptical about human behavior, and one lesson you can take from that is this. Don't expect people to suddenly become different because you argued well enough. Protect your attention. Because attention is one of the most valuable things you own. Money can come back, time doesn't. And every minute you spend obsessing over someone else's behavior is a minute you cannot get back. So before reacting, ask yourself, is this worth 10 minutes of my life? If not, let it go. 3. When someone wastes your time, do this. Now let's make this practical. Imagine someone keeps wasting your time. They constantly interrupt you. They talk without getting to the point. They keep changing the subject. Or they make promises and never follow through. What do? Don't explode. Don't give them a dramatic speech. Don't silently hate them.
Use a simple 3-step rule.
Step 1. Notice. Don't react immediately. Just notice what's happening. This person is taking more time than necessary. That's it. No anger, no story, just observation. Step 2. Set a limit. Say something simple. I have 5 minutes. What's the main thing you need? Or, I need to get back to work. Let's finish this quickly. You don't need to apologize for having boundaries. Step 3. Leave. If they continue wasting your time, end the conversation. I've got to go. We'll talk later. And actually go. That's the part people struggle with. They think boundaries require a long explanation. They don't. A boundary is not a speech. It's an action. 4. Don't try to change people. Here's one of the biggest lessons you can take from Schopenhauer. People have their own desires, their own fears, their own habits, their own view of the world. And you are not going to reprogram them because you gave them one perfect argument. So stop trying to turn every frustrating person into the person you wish they were. That coworker may always complain. That relative may always criticize. That friend may always be late. That person online may always argue. You have 2 choices. Keep fighting reality, or accept reality and change your response. Acceptance doesn't mean approval. Read that again mentally. Accepting someone doesn't mean allowing them to disrespect you. It means you stop wasting energy wishing they were different. You see them clearly. Then you decide what access they get to you. That's power. 5. The most dangerous person to frustrate is yourself. Now let's go deeper. Sometimes the frustrating person isn't the real problem. Your reaction is. Someone says something stupid. You get angry. They move on with their day. You're still angry. Who is suffering? You. Someone criticizes you. They forget about it. You replay their words for 3 days. Who is carrying the weight? This is why emotional control matters. You cannot control what enters your environment, but you can control what you allow to stay inside your mind. Imagine someone throws a rock at you. You can't control whether they throw it, but you don't have to pick it up, carry it home, put it on your desk, and stare at it all night. Yet that's exactly what we do with insults. We carry them. What is driving this person? That question is much more powerful than, why are they doing this to me? 7. Stop taking everything personally. This is where you become dangerous, in a good way. Not because you're aggressive, but because you're hard to manipulate. Someone tries to provoke you, you stay calm. Someone wants an argument, you don't give them one. Someone wants your attention, you decide whether they deserve it. Someone disrespects you, you don't need to scream. You simply reduce their access to you. Remember this. You don't need to defeat everyone who annoys you. Sometimes the victory is simply refusing to participate. Your silence can be a boundary. Your distance can be a boundary. Your time can be a boundary. And your attention, that's yours. 8. The 10-second rule. So here's something you can use today. The next time someone frustrates you, don't respond immediately. Give yourself 10 seconds and ask 3 questions. 1. Is this actually important? 2. Can I change this person? 3. What response protects my time, peace, and goals? If it's not important, let it go.
If you can't change the person, change your distance. If you need to respond, respond calmly and directly. Not emotionally, not aggressively, strategically. Because when you're emotional, people can control your decisions. When you're calm, you get your power back.
Listen carefully. You're going to meet frustrating people for the rest of your life. People who waste your time, people who misunderstand you, people who criticize you, people who manipulate, people who simply drive you crazy. You cannot build a life where annoying people disappear, but you can build a mind they can't easily disturb. That's the real lesson. Don't waste your life trying to fix everyone. Don't turn every disagreement into a war. Don't give every idiot unlimited access to your attention. See people clearly, set boundaries, walk away when necessary, and most importantly, stop handing people control over your emotions. Because the strongest person in the room isn't always the loudest. Sometimes it's the person who could react, but chooses not to. So the next time someone wastes your time, pause, look at the situation. Ask yourself, is this worth my life? If the answer is no, walk away. Your time is too valuable to spend fighting battles that don't matter.